Hello and welcome back to my Teutonic Order Let's Play. Right, just wanted to quickly show you the new map mode. This is the fort map mode. It shows you where all the forts are based and their respective strength. Now, one thing to notice is the opponent's very, very empty actually. So you'll be able to get through this area, like that way. So you just take out this and this, but after that you can pretty much walk through the rest of it and take every bit of land. In Central Europe you've got a lot of forts because all of the capitals of a country has a fort, so when it's a single province of countries, they each have a fort. We have a level 2s here, level 3s there, level 2, 2, 2 and 1. And as you can see in Teutonic Order now, we're kind of missing a big splodge. So from here, you have a zone of control to about there. And here we've got a zone of control there, here we've got control here, there we've got control there. A bit too many here, I'd say. I'm assuming because there were other countries or whatever, forts on the borders, blah blah. But over here, so we've got here, so these four provinces now don't have anything at all. So it would be nice actually to be one in Neumark, because that would mean Stettin, Kolberg, Stolp all have one. And if we take over Notek, Poznan, Sternberg, Berlin, and Greifswald, all of those will now become protected by Neumarks. And it's woods, which is a nicer place to have one, and we could upgrade it. That would be pretty nice. But they do cost 200 ducats now, so they're quite expensive. And also to keep them maintained, it does cost. Fort maintenance is now 2. It's 0.8 to keep one maintained. The lowest level one, 0.8. So that's quite a bit for me. I'd say it's quite a bit, and it regenerates slowly. So at 2,000 there, I definitely feel like, because Poland actually does have a mission to conquer Western Prussia. They have this area here. Brandenburg currently conquers Silesia, but they're fabricating a claim on me to take Neumark. So I do feel like an attack is coming very, very shortly. So we'll have to watch out for that light ship. Nope, that's a galley. Okay, both you guys. Everyone go to Danzig. To Danzig, apart from the 3, which will go to the Baltic Sea. Nope. Novgorod. Okay. So to call these places, it's going to cost us 62 and 82 and 82. It's quite expensive. Sorry about that. It's quite expensive. We haven't really gained too much by doing it just yet. We can get an extra infantry. Probably get like an extra cavalry in there, I think, just to make sure we've got the cover, because we do have a bonus to cavalry. But we do have a lot more room for ships now. However, people we're going to go to war with won't have many ships, I don't think, so we'll probably just hold off on the ships for now. And instead, leave this. We can't get that. Edit prestige is still good. Oh, what's that? Missionary strength, production efficiency, discipline. Okay. When our guy comes back home, there we go. We're going to keep improving relations over here, because I did pull back on that for some reason. Not going to continue claiming as we were before. So you guys just split out. And I'm feeling like soon we're going to have to turn these on. I might turn this one off and turn this one on. Woods, grassland. I think I best just turn it off just for a bit so we can make sure we've got some money coming in. Pomeranians announced us as a rival, even though we can't have them as a rival. Brilliant. Denmark or Lithuanian order? Neither. I don't want either of those to be my rival. That's ridiculous. Get 50 power projection. Can I embargo you? I could. Embargo. Embargo. I should start increasing that up again. So I would like a third one, but I don't really want to be pissing Denmark off. Sweden would be nice if they did become independent. I just think we're a bit precarious right now. So we just sit back and wait. Regenerate, build up, etc, etc. You know, we can hear it very soon. Or that. I can't do the sound. I hate the sound. It's going to happen anytime now. I've said it. It's going to happen. Okay, so we can build soon. As soon as it gets to the next tech level, I'm going to go ahead and actually switch to admin tech priority. Going to go for national focus of admin to really push for it, and then probably bring in another advisor. Got a bit of money there. Yep, look, new cavalry. Even the cavalry's grey, but they look cool as well. You can go there. Right, what's the war? That's what we're going to do. Check over the wars. So, Connaught and Scotland are allied with each other. Scotland is also allied with Tver. They're at war with Tver because they're allied with Novgorod, obviously, because Tver wants to take this piece of land here. However, Muscovy is just taking it, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. Lithuania, nothing. Poland, nothing. Austria, nothing. Castile, Granada, they peaced out. Nothing's changed hands, but they peaced out. So Portugal, Castile, and Aragon were fighting Granada and Morocco, and they've peaced out. Portugal and Castile and Aragon now are at war with Morocco for this piece of to take Tangiers, is it? Garb. To take Garb. And yet Morocco pushed back, so I think they're going to push Portugal out, which I guess is good. I'd rather this area be a bit weaker. France was winning, because since I've pressed unpause, it's changed. I can't see what's happened. You see a change there? No one seems to have something not already got caught. Nope. Looks like nothing's changed. Unless we're taught to release some nations. That is very strange. Austria, not a war. Hungary, not a war. So, we'll leave that for now. Poland's declared war on Ryazan. Lovely. If I know it means almost nothing. It just means they're focused in a different direction. Ryazan wants to be an ally. Ah, that's cute of them. Whoa! 17 development. A 665. Did not expect that. Alright, currently gaining, that's good. So come along, new tech, new tech, new tech. Fleet maintenance is low. Army's there. Strange. So yeah, for new tech now, we've got 0.5 additional land morale. Where's morale? Where's morale? Where's morale? The writing's too small, I'm getting old. I need my bigger font. 2.6 morale. There it is. And an extra 0.25 military tactics. Beautiful. Pike Square. Go for it. 0.8 military tactics now. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So Newmark, I'm thinking, would be a very good place for a castle. It's a lot of money to spend, but I do think it's going to be worth it. However, what it does mean is that we can't... Let's just flip this over. We won't be able to really afford these. These cost like 50 gold, I think. 100 gold. So putting a castle here will kind of stop us making any more money, so it's probably best just to wait a bit longer, get this, then change over. Same with actually buying this. It's going to slow us down, but it would be nicer. So morale of navies or trade efficiency. It's going to have to be morale of navies. We can't actually afford trade efficiency. On the other hand, it's 1 per month. We need another 100. So 1 over the next even like 2 years. It's extra 20. Jesus, a 3. Yeah, we have to put one in. Let's go for it. Making less money, but it's all good. We can bring this down now. To counter that a bit. Excellent, Casus Belli is up and running. We have no more. We need to get more Casus Belli this way though. Griswald. Oh, actually. Probably next time we go to war with them, I might just vassalize them. Let's get another one in here. Although, have we got one in Poland? We've got no tech? We do not have no tech. Berlin is a 12. It'd be nice to go for Berlin, because it's so expensive and it's such a nice place to get. Also, it has the fort. So what that would mean is I wouldn't need to build one in Newmark, because the fort... it's the capital. It's the capital fort, isn't it? It's rotating, telling if it's a capital fort or not, because capital forts do move, I believe. If you've got a capital here and it gets taken, and this becomes our capital, then this is the new place for the capital fort. So that could get moved. We shall see. But no, one thing we do need to do is fabricate on no tech for sure. And I'm really thinking that the biggest thing to do when going to war with these guys, this block, is to actually try and break them up more than anything else. taking a piece of land or a piece of land there, it's not really going to make much of a difference compared to how big they are. But I think actually breaking them, so say stopping the personal union or whatever is available, would be a good idea. Current political situation, we've got a nice little, almost got a land border between all of our forces. Austria's still not at war. They've also not announced any free cities. That has been mentioned before. Every time I've played, they've mentioned free cities, but people have said when they haven't mentioned free cities, they've then also never gone to war, and that could be a bit of a bug/issue. Sale of titles. My lord, one of your advisors has suggested selling off titles of nobility to anyone who can afford to pay. It would bring in lots of money if we do, but it would devalue the idea of nobility and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. Should we do this? Gold is a sign of nobility. Gain 33 ducats. Or, nobility cannot be bought. Gain stability. It's got to be stability. As I said, points are so rare and so few and far between, that it's definitely worth going for it. So we would get -1 unrest, helps out here. Plus 5% tax, that's more money over time. More missionary strength and more yearly devotion. So getting this up then also gives us more money, gives us more prestige, gives us more papal influence. So more prestige means more ruts, definitely, yeah. Get stability up. In fact, so much so I was even thinking of just boosting it there and then double boosting it. But no, I think +1's fine for now. I'm going to hold off here. I don't think I'll actually be pushing points into here at the moment. We have no active cardinals, so we can't anyway. Well, who'd have thunk it? How are we going here? +3.5. War exhaustion should be coming down. Come down a bit fast, that would help. Damn. Oh, Bohemia has absorbed Silesia. That is very good for us, I guess, because we're not actually going for this just yet, so it means a bigger, more powerful ally for us. Which is good. Nice, big chunky allies. Nom 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 nom. Manpower is recovering, which is good. I'm going to push for this. How long is this going to take? Again, leave 10 devotion. Same as before. Exactly the same thing as before. 2 years, I'm saying. 2 years. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. 4. Okay. So you've got to remember every single month the this is coming down. The autonomy is coming down. 0.15. See if we can see that in action. So the 37.5, 37.3, 37.2, and every time it comes down, it reduces unrest. And when it comes down, it increases how much money we make, more manpower, more shipbuilding, more recruitment, more production, and more trade. So every single month it's getting better and better and better. We've now called all 3 of those as well, so that helps out hugely. We might even be getting some manpower coming our way soon. There we go. So they're all at 0 before, because they had a massive reduction. Local autonomy is massively hurting it, and the same culture group -15%. Even though they are a yellow culture group, which is a bit crap. Separatism, something to mention. You cannot convert the culture of a province that has separatism. Separatism is now just nationalists and the opposite one. Not the opposite, the nationalists are ones that are they at war again? How's Novgorod occupied by Tver? There's one little province here is currently beating Novgorod. Because that makes sense. Separatists and nationalists have now come together. Sorry. Nationalists and I don't know what the other one is. For goodness sake. It's basically separatists, that's what it means. Okay, move on. Grrr. Right, so we could get one of those, we're not going to just yet. So we should start making more money as well. Income should start rising up to 2.84. 2.83, as you can see it's going up. Yeah, it's not quite working as expected. Let's get Poznan as well. Ba 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 bum. $283, this is going away. Oh, rebels. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here? Many because of war exhaustion, which again is still coming down. And as war exhaustion comes down, we get more goods produced. That's all good. 2 years. That'll go away. 0.2 inflation. We got a loan? We don't have a loan. Huh. So we've still got 18 out of 18. We should have some more at some point. That's a bit strange, but it'll change. 293. Yay! Goodbye, ice. Uh-oh. Do 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 do. There you go, slowly rising up. War exhaustion is going down. Money's going up. Rebels are not going to spawn. Brunswick. Alright, 99, here we go. Mission complete. This stick. Ooh, Poland has taken it. For Poland, really? So Poland took the one province instead of the better one, and Yaroslav exists as well, and they're still winning. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand at all. So no wars, no wars. Knocked out of it's England and Scotland. You're still winning your war now. Okay. Hungary's not at war. Austria's not at war. Austria's done nothing. A bit worried that maybe they're bugged. For goodness sake. Hopefully not. Mission complete. That's Bavaria, guys. Oh, I started with Austria, went to Bavaria. Here we go. We're going to go for Brunswick now. We're going to go for Brunswick now. Goodness sake. That mission's going to take ages to complete. At least people are liking us now. That's a good thing. Let's look on the positive side of this. So we're still 18-19, 6 out of 16. We shall soon... So if that's ticking, we can talk a bit about development actually. We have a free diplomat. Can we fabricate this way? No more. Let's go for Berlin. In fact, we need to fabricate here just so we've got a claim on somewhere. Greifswald. 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 Castile's a new papal controller. A black day for the church. Not necessarily a bad thing. Here we go, the new technology. Temple. So, the first idea group has moved to Tech 5. The reason for that is to slow down expansion, they said, is pretty much the reason to stop people like Portugal going straight for expansion and exploration, and boom, that's it. They start everything else, forget all this. We've got exploration, AI says let's go. So with Muscovy, because right now, Muscovy, when they choose their ideas, I think it was if they had a naval province, they would then go for, say, policy A, and if they didn't, they'd go for policy B. Whereas now, it means that they've got more of a chance to get the naval province, which is what they kind of want them to do. So it's kind of working as intended. But people don't like that, so shh. Right. Got a few minutes, let's talk about buildings. Let's talk about development. Let's talk about it all. So before you would just have the tax, production and manpower. Whereas everything now is broken down much more easily. It's all there still, but it's broken down as well. You have development levels. We have it for kind of tax side of things. Production. Yeah, base tax, production and manpower. All these added up come to development total. And the cost to increase it is this number here, 60. And it goes up and up and up each time you increase this. So if you increase this by 3, it becomes, let's say for instance, 80. You increase this by 2 and this by 1, it becomes 80. It doesn't matter which ones you've increased, and they don't get more and more expensive because of it. It's just that. You have to spend military power, diplomatic power, and admin power. And the numbers behind it is that it increases manpower, lowers reduction in recruitment time, and increases garrison growth. So it's basically more attack and defence. This one increases your production income, your goods produced, and your shipbuilding time goes down. This is all about production, trade, and ships. And this one increases your... I was going to say something there. Not increases your bollocks. We need 60. I'll tell you what increases when we can do it. But I know it's at least base tax. At least. It's tax. And yeah, you increase the slots every time you get to 10, so it's 16. When you get to 20, you increase this one, 30, 40, 50, I think it is, or 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can build new buildings, so the more of these you have, the bigger the buildings. The whole aim is that you, instead of building outwards, like spread, core, you can build upwards, as in I actually lifted the mouse up there. Wasn't the best thing to do. So your Danzig becomes more and more powerful. It gets higher and higher base tax, it gets higher and higher production. And the best thing really to do is to specialise in one sort of area, I believe. So, for instance, Danzig, it's got an estuary, it's got a centre of trade, it's basically going to have a lot of diplo power put into there. Probably the same with Memor as well. And then we find the ones that have got the highest tax, which I think is also Danzig right now. 0.78, 0.78, 0.78. No, it's Königsberg. So Königsberg will probably have a lot more of the admin points put into it. And then we can put military power somewhere else to increase our manpower. However, it means you're spending your points. So you can't actually, say, tech up as fast or core as fast. So you've got to balance that out. It's designed more for smaller countries more than anything else, or maybe specialise in our country. But by increasing each one of these, it does become exponentially more expensive as well. So you kind of got to balance it out. And that's kind of that, really. You can build different buildings. There we go into buildings quickly. Different buildings split up into trade, government, navy, production, army, taxation, defence and manufacturing. And they've specialised them a bit more. So for instance, taxation is now plus 40% tax, plus 60% tax, and they replace them. So if you build a temple, and you build this one, the temple gets destroyed and the cathedral is built in its place. And the thing to remember now is that they've done things percentage-wise, which again kind of reinforces the whole spend loads of points at Danzig for just this, then put one of these in, it's 40% extra. So if you've got a massive place, it adds a lot more than if you've got something with very low base tax. It's not like +1 across the board, so everything increases by the same amount. It's very much specialised, because you only have a few building slots now, so you need to specialise more. So you've got more manpower percentage, no force limit, so you either have more navy, or have faster built navy. More trade power, more lower unrest, and lower development cost. More manpower and more force limit, so again, more people allowed, and fort limit, just increase the fort limit, which is very nice to have. Manufactory is very important as well, definitely want to save up for. So that's kind of development in a nutshell. Development cost is what your coring is based off of, what your diplo annexation is based off of. It changes the number of buildings you've got, supply limit, force limit, blah blah. You know, it's all that now, really. That's what Common Sense was pretty much the big game changer of Common Sense was for. Was that. So yeah, that's that. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We've managed to expand a bit, and also we're still not at war. Those last fateful words with Poland just yet. What are you doing? You're embargoing me, but nothing else. You're embargoing me, but nothing else. I expect a war soon. You're still not breaking free. I want to break free. Can we support independence? No, because they're loyal. Can we support independence? No, because you're loyal. It would make sense to get Sweden out soon, but we do need to also remember we need to take the Russian region. So if Sweden expands, we can't. So yeah, that's that. Remember to like, subscribe and all that jazz. And I will be seeing you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.